me dodgy, Joe. That's what it all boils down to. You look at me dodgy. Hey, see that? No chance. How you going?
As promised, coming to you on Cushy TV and in joint promotion with Bang Bang Ray Hill. Yes, so we're going to share this, and as promised, Ray's going to put some of his best fighters up, I'm going to put some of my best Gypsy fighters up. Yes, and we're going to make a mythical match. Ray's going to shout one out, I'm going to shout one out.
You might not know his fighters though. You know mine.
He reckons you might not know some of my fighters, but trust me, I think you well might, right?
I think the only thing that know his fighters are Travers.
You're right, it's all my Gypsy fighters.
All the Diddy guys.
All the Diddy guys I know, all the Gypsies I know against his ex-legs.
Yes.
Yeah, right, and others, right? So it's all these old criminal bunch. All these old criminal bunch against, right, the old Gypsy boys, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
Okay.
Only because they've been nicked in one.
Yeah, some of them have. So we're going to spin the coins, you go first. You heads or tails?
I'm tails, Joe.
And that's on head, look, with the camera.
Yeah, go on then.
Right, so you've got to reveal your first fighter, your fighter number one. Don't look at my list, I know what you're like, he's looking at my list. You see, you reveal your first fighter, who you're going to put on. And I'm going to give you 90 seconds to sell your fighter to the camera. Sell your fighter to the camera. 90 seconds. 6'3", 6'4", 17.5", 18 stone. Beat Lenny McLean twice. Every fight he's ever fought, he's beat. No, there's a couple of fighters he hasn't beat. I don't think he beat Johnny Waldron. I think Johnny Waldron beat him, I'm not quite sure. I think he did. Cliff Fields, Lou Yates reckons that Cliff Fields turned his back on him. I can't see Cliff Fields doing that. He didn't turn his back on anybody. Cliff Fields, one of the best fighters I know. How would you, John? Right, very good. My man beat Cliff Fields, the late Cliff Fields. Before we start, respectful to all fighters, yeah? And let's get one thing clear before I give them 90 seconds. Let's get one thing clear. These are just some of the fighters we know. We know there's great fighters, Gypsy fighters, and I've been all around the country. My Gypsy boy to take on the great Cliff Fields would be, Les Stevens. Right, I'll give you 90 seconds. Les Stevens boxed Jimmy Young. Les Stevens lost a close point decision. Jimmy Young had beat the great George Foreman. Yes, just how good he was. He went the distance with the world champion John Conte. He could mix it out the ring. He was a lovely gentleman, Les Stevens. A good upright boxer with a massive chin. I'm going to take my boy, the big tall, once in his day, hands on Les Stevens, bless him, passed on recently. I'm going to have Les Stevens, the Gypsy boy, to take on your old ex-criminal, Gorgia boy. My boy's going to beat him, I think.
Yeah, I think he could be right there, mate.
See what you think. He's even giving himself, look, it's got to be 1-0 to me.
Yeah, I think he could be right there.
It's got to be 1-0 to me.
I've seen Cliff Fields fight, I think Les Stevens, he beat him, mate. Yeah.
That would be a tough fight. But anyway, respect and love to them both passed on. That's fight number one. Reveal your next one, sir, please.
Andy Till.
Oh, Andy Stoneface Till. Good call.
Yeah, go on. Three Lonsdale belts. Three championship fights with the Lonsdale belt. Good fighter, mate. Middleweight. I think it was middleweight. Yes.
Fought at middle. Light middle.
He fought some good fight. I don't think he fought Errol Graham. Did he fight Errol Graham?
No, he didn't fight Errol Graham.
That's the only one he didn't fight. He fought everybody else barring Errol Graham.
All the top fighters.
Listen, he's my top man, as James. He is my top man, without a shadow of a doubt, mate.
Can't argue.
Can't argue. You can't find anybody to beat.
And a tough man out the ring.
You're going to find Johnny.
I've got one. No, I'm going to say one for him. They used to spar together. I've had the privilege of sparring on both Andy Till and the man I'm going to mention. Gypsy George Carmen, awkward cruiserweight with a backhand. Didn't punch so hard, but he had a massive granite chin. He went the distance with Johnny Nelson, world champion, and Glenn McCory. And very tall, awkward man. And out the ring.
Oh, about it.
Oh yeah, sorry, I meant to miss the right.
Andy Till.
He hasn't fought Andy Till with a different weight, but my boy's a bit bigger.
No, but Andy Till wanted to go to all weights, didn't he?
All weights, yeah. But George had a massive chin, and Andy wouldn't have been able to knock George over. He had a massive chin, and out the ring, George wasn't a massive puncher, but he would keep hitting bare-fisted. Massive, massive heart, very awkward. They both sparred together, but I want to take Gypsy George Carmen. He didn't achieve as much in the ring. Didn't achieve as much in the ring, but he'd be a good call.
I've got Andy Till anyway.
I've got Gypsy George Carmen to beat Andy Till.
People have got a comment on that. People have got a comment on that. Andy Till, I fancy Andy Till for that.
George fought for 5 titles, lost them. Andy won 5 titles. He's ahead there, but we have a big, strong, awkward George Carmen. A massively good fighter out the ring when he fought.
And he tells you got the belt, don't forget the Lonsdale belt.
Over to you.
No one get that.
Over to you. You got the 90 seconds. You've sold your man. We've got the number 3, Governor.
Good. Lenny McLean.
Oh, big Lenny, yeah. Good fighter. Yeah, I think Lenny. I think I'll stick out London and Kent border. Johnny Love. Big Johnny Love, 6'4", heavyweight boxer. Could really have it out the ring. We need somebody big and strong to beat Lenny head on.
Yeah, got no one big and strong.
Johnny Love was big and strong when he was alive. Yeah, he was big and strong.
Yeah,
I'm going Johnny Love. Big upright fighter, massive backhander. The only man to knock Jimmy Stockings down. Yeah, massive right hand. Really big. He once got done for the dangers of boxing. He was on a BBC programme. He knocked somebody out for 20 minutes. I'm going to say that he's going to take on Lenny, meet him head on. Two big men.
At what age?
Similar.
What year?
Oh, Johnny was an 80s fighter.
Okay.
So you come on, sell Lenny to beat Johnny. How's Lenny going to beat Johnny?
Lenny McLean was a tough fighter. But I knew Lenny when he was 14, 15 stone. I was a spar with Lenny down the ring at Vic Andretti's pub. I reckon I could beat Lenny McLean.
Right.
Truthfully.
But he's on your team.
But he's on my team, I know, but he could still beat your man.
You reckon he could beat Johnny Love?
Bigger puncher.
Bigger
puncher.
God rest
Lenny McLean, bigger puncher. Rest in peace, Lenny McLean, but bigger puncher, better punch, and could take the punch.
Johnny Love was on the British Border Control Dangerous of boxing with a massive right hand. He even knocked Jimmy Stockings down. It was unknockable down almost. Your debate, over to you. God bless you, Johnny Love.
I think Lenny McLean can beat him.
God bless.
This is going to come to a fight at the end of this, you know.
You know it's brewing. Number 4, over to you.
Johnny Waldron.
Oh, Johnny Waldron, I've got my man. Sell your man, go on.
Well, Johnny Waldron beat Lenny twice. Beat him in the first round, beat him in the second round. I know I have said Lenny McLean. Anyway, Johnny Waldron, good fighter, light heavyweight. I think he won a few titles, Johnny Waldron, but he did get chucked.
An area champion.
Yeah, but he did get chucked off. They disqualified. They chucked him out as being a pro. I don't know what for. But did he have a fight out of the ring? I don't know.
I think he did something like that.
Something like that. He got chucked out. He was one of the best fighters ever. I don't think he ever got beat as a street fighter. Right. As any fighter, really. I don't think he ever got beat, Johnny Waldron. Never. And he was a good fighter, mate, Johnny Waldron.
Nice bloke. Still with us?
I think he is, you know. I'm not quite sure. I think he is. I think he's just a drinking man now.
Good, there's nothing wrong with that. Have you sold Johnny Waldron out? Have you done your 90 seconds?
Yes, go on, mate.
Gypsy Johnny Frankham, the low flash hand, cocky, switch hitter Johnny Frankham, beat Chris.
Yeah, he does this to me.
Number 5 in the world. Massive chin. Even the great, brilliant Charlie Devil Green hit him with a massive punch. He still got up and beat Charlie Devil Green. How could Johnny Waldron keep him at bay? He won all his fights outside as a knuckle fighter. Number 5 in the world in his day, yes. Box Muhammad Ali exhibition. I'm going Johnny Frankham to beat your man.
Did Johnny Frankham beat Kevin Finnegan?
Chris
Finnegan. He beat him.
Beat him for the title, yeah.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
And lost back 2 brilliant fights, 2 fights of the year.
Yeah.
So I'm going Frankham to beat Waldron. All due respect. Your opinion?
Yeah, I think Waldron would have been too. He was a light heavyweight when he wasn't.
Both light heavies.
I know, but he was a middleweight, so Frankham at first, wasn't he?
No, both light heavies.
Was they both light heavies?
Both light heavies.
Okay, I'll let you have that one. But I know Johnny Frankham very well because I was in the foot market with him. I knew he was at.
Now you know a man's up against the ropes. He's even given me a verdict without your opinion.
Right, okay, one more.
Number 5.
Billy Williams.
Oh,
Billy the Bomb Williams. Good. Knocked out most, but
good fight.
The only thing was, I mean, Billy the Bomb could beat most fighters, heavyweights, but I think he was a middleweight, Bill. I'm not quite sure, or light heavyweight, I'm not quite sure.
Right. I've seen massive reputation.
I've seen him knock a few people out. He went to the States. Didn't do too well in the States. He got involved with something he shouldn't have got involved with.
Got some porridge, did he?
No, he got involved with Matthew's daughter.
Right.
Made her got her pregnant.
Oh, dangerous thing.
They chucked him out of the States because they said he was going to win at the wrong box. Yeah. So he left. Yeah.
Right.
But he did have some illegal fights out there. He done really well. He won every fight that he did.
Well, you don't get a name like Bill the Bomb Williams by mistake.
He could bang.
He could bang.
Me and Bill got back a long way. Both done prison. Yeah. Bill stuck together and he can fight Bill.
Well, I'll have to stick up Jim Stockings series around the middle of light heavyweight. The legendary hard man Jim the Plodder just keeps going. He's fought upper heavyweights, took massive punches from Tom Creevy Eastwood. 180 fights as an amateur, only ever stopped once. Didn't turn pro, but a hard man. His forte was out.
I think Billy Williams is going to, people are just going to say Billy Williams because everyone loves Bill the Bomb.
Yeah, well, Jim Stockings has got his face and his scars to prove it. He's out there, he's written a book.
He tells the truth. I don't think Bill's got no scars.
Well, Jim's got loads. Jim would have definitely taken punches from Bill. Bill would finish Jim off. He's got loads of stamina, huge heart, massive punch resistance, as hard as anybody out there.
I think Billy Williams.
I think Jim Stockings, up to you at home.
Comment me. I think Billy Williams, 100% Bill.
That's what he reckons, but I'm going Jim, fist fighting Jim Stockings. Right. Let's move on. Come on, your next one, Governor. Got any left?
Shaw.
Oh, good call. Sell your boy.
Roy Shaw, good pro. Roy Shaw's that. He's good pro. Done plenty of bird. Very hard man. Should take the doors off of all prison cells, whip them off with his bare hands. He was a governor in prison. He was a governor in Baltimore. They couldn't handle him. They couldn't handle Roy Shaw. Come out of prison. Everybody he fought, he beat, barring Lenny McLean. And his man could punch.
Well, he beat Lenny once.
He beat Lenny once, yeah, but he did beat Lenny once, yeah. But all the other fights, Lenny beat him. Lenny killed him once, didn't he? Hit him about 30 times.
Right, well, good call. Have you sold your boy out yet?
Well, I've
got one to match him.
Go on in.
From on the edge of southwest London, from Mitcham. Mark Ripley, a complete out-and-out nutcase. He was good friends with Jim Stockings. Jim Stockings said as an all-in street fighter, he'd never seen anybody so fearsome. Sadly, Mark met his then boy, his wife pulled a gun and shot him dead. But I knew Mark as a little boy, as a young boy, as a pleasant man, but a fearsome man when it went wrong. Stocky, wide, sort of balding, blonde-haired fella. Remember him, really well put together. Very similar stand to Roy Shaw. A feared man. Amongst feared men.
You know your fighters.
I'm going to go Mark Ripley, rest his soul. I'm going to go Mark Ripley to take on
Roy Shaw. Take this, mate. Roy Shaw.
Who's a friend of mine, Roy? You make me go against one of my friends here, Roy.
Roy Shaw, yeah.
Roy, one of them. What are you doing to me?
Kevin Paddock, good middleweight, fought Kevin Finnegan for the middleweight title. He lost to Kevin Finnegan. Then he got a little bit of trouble. He came into the unlicensed fights. He beat Lenny. He beat Lenny once, I think. He told me that Lenny was not the fighter he thought he was. He bashed him up, he told me. He fought Roy Shaw. Roy Shaw beat him. He said he wasn't fit enough for Roy Shaw. He underestimated Roy Shaw. Roy Shaw beat him on points. Myself, I boxed Kevin. I boxed both of them. I boxed both Kevin and his brother Sid and drew with them both. Very good fighters. And lots to do a podcast very shortly with Kevin Finnegan, with Kevin Paddock. Yeah, yours start of 10. You ain't got one for him, mate.
Oh, I ain't got one for him. I've got a bloke that used to go around the light heavyweight division. Actually, never ever boxed hardly. I think maybe if he did as a little boy. But he was an out-and-out knuckle fighter. He had a famous fighter with Tom Taylor. His name was John Stanley from around the Bedfordshire area, around the loop. John Stanley.
You can't beat Kevin Paddock.
Tough, upright man, John. Two-handed fighter, good grinder, good knuckle fighter. I'm going to take your warrior, John Stanley, to beat your boy Paddock. See what you think of him.
Kevin Paddock, check him out. He's the governor, Kevin Paddock.
John, a tough, honest, hard fighter.
Lenny McLean. He let Roy Shaw beat him because he was unfit, and he let Roy Shaw beat him, but he could beat Lenny McLean easy. John Stanley, loved it outside, tough, upright man. Give me your answers on Lenny McLean.
What do you think?
Go on. Give me a little thing on Lenny McLean. Everyone thinks Lenny McLean was the governor. Lenny McLean's been beat 5 or 6 times. I know I put Lenny McLean on my list, but go on, anyway.
You got him on your list. Now your final one.
Me? I'm the business, mate.
Right, that's it.
Right, listen, listen.
Who's your...
Right, bang, Rail, yeah? As for everybody in front of me, I don't think I've been beat maybe once or twice. I've had 42 prize fights, 138, drew 2, lost 2, yeah? Would fight anybody. Lenny McLean wouldn't fight me. Twice I tried to fight Lenny. Twice they swerved me. I don't know, that was through Frankie Warren or Vic Andretti. I sparred with Lenny down the ring pub, owned by Vic Andretti, and I used to take it easy on him. Yeah.
So your 8th one is actually you?
It is you. What's your weight?
Ray Bang Bang. So you're
Ray Bang Bang Hill. Of course it is. What about you then? Who's you?
Well,
It's got to be you.
my eighth one is me.
Well, go on, then tell me about you then.
Absolutely. Well, I was what I was. I had all my knuckle fights. I won when I was in the
How many you
academy.
had? 12 fights?
I had 12 unlicensed, 13 unlicensed, won them.
Yeah.
And I had all my knuckle fights at hundreds. I've been fighting since a little boy.
I know you have, I know.
I've done what was in front of me. I was quite a nice guy, Ray. I wasn't an aggressive bloke.
Right.
If I got angry with
You're not a
people,
bad golfer though.
not too bad, but if I got angry with people in the
He's put
bar,
all this golf up, all the golfing things behind me. Not one photograph of me up there. What's going on? What's happening, Joe? What's all that about, mate?
yeah, no, well, we'll have a game of golf later. Ray, if I got angry,
Yeah.
I never went for a knife or a bottle or a gun. If I got angry, I just obliterate people in the bar.
It was a good
But
fight,
I never
though.
got angry,
No.
and my stuff was outside,
Yeah.
and I just go gently about my business, and I just grind out, speed, bomb, bomb. I know you're an hard puncher, Ray.
Yeah.
You were a really hard puncher, but I had a good chin, mate, and I reckon I would have.
Well, so me, what you want me and you to cut the week? I'll tell you what we do, yeah?
I'll take you right down the
I'll
stretch,
tell you
mate.
what we do. We and you have 6 to 8 weeks training,
Yeah.
and we'll have it, me and you.
Yeah, but the problem
that
is,
it? What do you reckon about
this
that
is a
one?
deal he wants, right?
How's
I'm
that?
20 years junior, and he said I've got to give him 1 punch start for every year. So I'd have
I'm
20 of these
71.
punches,
I'm 71, yeah?
and I'm 51.
He's 51, so 20 years, and I'm still saying, give him 8 weeks, give me 8 weeks, and we're getting the ring. All out the green.
But I've got to give him 20 punches start, 1 for each year. And the last thing
He ain't got a chance. 20 punches start. Mate, he ain't got a chance.
The last thing a fighter loses,
One
is
punch
his
start.
power.
Just tell your comments, 71, 51.
Here.
42 prize fights, 48 wins, lost 2, drew 2.
I'm beaten. Don't know what it's like to
Everybody I
tasty
put in
feet.
front of me, I beat.
Don't know what it's like to tasty feet.
Come on in. And I'm still going.
Probably,
I still train 7 days a week, every day I train. I come in here, I show the books, I go out there, I do floor work every day.
I probably in his prime never met a puncher
He might be-
as hard as Ray. But he's
might
never
be-
met nobody with a chin like me.
He
Somebody
might,
will
be a
carry
good, he
on.
might be a good golfer. He'd be a good golfer, Joe, without shadow of doubt, but he can hit a ball, but he never be hitting on the chin.
My accuracy, I would have had bang bang eventually. I'd have took him down the stretch. He would have hit me and thought, right, he's gone.
Please tell me your comments. Me, 71, Joe, 51. Everybody knows Bang Bang Ray Hill. Who would you go for? Joe Smith or Ray Hill?
No,
Thank
you tell me. This is like going to heaven. Both at 32 and at prime. Joe Butler Smith or Ring Hill.
Bang Bang Hill, that shows that much. I was always in prison. I was always in prison, so give me a little bit, Joe. I'll give me a little bit, mate. Joe?
What a difficult
yes,
match.
that's right.
Now, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to cuddle him.
Yes, Joe, lovely, mate. Good
You see what you think of that mythical match, and we're going to get some more.
8 weeks.
He's now going to challenge me to his top 3 gangsters. I'm going to find top 3 gypsy gangsters. I bet he tries to steal
gangsters.
I bet
3 gangsters we're going to find. I'll find 3 gangsters.
I bet you
easy.
try and nick my
I've
3
got maybe
gypsy
10, 15, 20 gangsters.
You watch, you try and nick my top 3 gypsy gangsters. You
I've
try to do it with my fighters.
Mate, proper fighter, proper people, proper gangsters, proper gang. He doesn't even know them. He doesn't even know the gangsters. I know the fighters. He ain't got a clue. I'm going to mention one there. Why mention one name? It might ruin it, yeah? It might ruin it. He doesn't know Alex Steen. He don't know Alex Steen is.
Of course I know Alex Steen and Greg Steen. Don't go there. What he thinks, he don't realise, yes I am a gypsy, but I'm a Londoner like him and I know them all. But he's trying to nick my, I know what he's like. That was a laugh. Next time, thanks for tuning in.
Yes, next time.
Bang bang.
8 weeks. 8 weeks.
Bang bang, slip it.
I'll be down about 16 stone. Joe, we might play a bit of golf, but he's never going to lose it. He ain't going to work out like me, you know that.
You see,
he's got big shoulders playing golf.
The old chalk's cheap and the old money buys the houses.
He's got big shoulders playing golf.
These neighbours, I think, what the fuck's going on there?
I've got to get it.
Don't take liberty.
No, don't take liberty. He's going. Hey, jump, hey, boom.